Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. Gonna be beautiful up to 57 and sunshine today, Cande.
We like it very much.
Yes, beautiful. Why do you sound like Katharine Hepburn?
I don't know why.
So that's like, if you had the casting, auditions for Saturday Night Live and the people who didn't get picked and they said, do your best Katharine Hepburn, you'd be on the cutting room floor, Cande. A little rough there.
Oh,
yeah.
What did I say?
Oh, that reminds me. I must have had SNL on my mind. So yesterday, and we got a lot to get to. I'll try to be as brief as possible.
Because you're not very brief in your storytelling.
Earlier in the show, I told you I came home yesterday. I was exhausted. I slept from 5 to 7:30 at night. And then you figure, how do you get to sleep, right? I got up. I had coffee at 8 o'clock at night.
Oh, I know. I could never do that.
I wasn't even hungry for dinner. I had some coffee, and so it took me a little while to get tired, right? So I watched a movie. One of the great movies I've ever seen. I thought it was awesome. It was A Futile and Stupid Gesture.
Never heard of it.
It stars Will Forte, the old SNL guy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the story. It's a comedy. It's a spoof, but it's based on real life. The story of the Lampoon, National Lampoon magazine.
Oh.
And the guys who invented it, and then all the people that worked for it who then went on to Chevy Chase and Gilda Radner, they went on to Saturday Night Live. And it's the whole story about the guy who started Lampoon magazine, and it's really funny. Like, it's not for kids or, it's adult, but very funny movie. I thought it was great. Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's on Netflix, A Futile and Stupid Gesture. And one more for you. Forgot to mention, over the weekend, I watched the new Ashton Kutcher Reese Witherspoon movie.
How was that? Your
Place or Mine. Did we talk about this?
No, we did not.
Okay.
Not so. If we did, I forgot.
No, probably not, because the first 15 minutes, I'm like, I don't know. Then it picked up. I thought it was cute. It was a little better than a treadmill movie, okay?
All right. I don't need to see that.
But what was cool was the soundtrack of the music group The Cars was the backdrop to this love story.
I love The Cars.
And yes, and of course, they had tons and tons of hits.
We forget how many.
You have Cars songs all throughout the film. It's actually very, very good as far as that goes. And yeah, the movie was cute. Ashton Kutcher, Reese Witherspoon. But A Futile and Stupid Gesture.
Oh.
It's on Netflix. It's 5 years old already.
Oh, I never heard of it until now.
I want you to go watch it.
This past weekend, they were playing the Godfather trilogy over and over and over.
Yes.
Why do I watch that every time?
Yes.
I can't be the only one because they keep doing it. But anytime I'm flipping through and I see I stop.
Yes.
I watch a scene or two, or depends how good it is. Oh, and that Godfather 2, the scenery in Italy and all of that storyline, brilliant to this day. Brilliant.
Yes, The Godfather followed by The Departed all weekend, Cande.
Right, The Departed, which I did not see.
Yeah, and I'm the same with The Godfather. I can't sit and watch the whole thing through because there's some parts that bore me, like the part where they're in the old hospital moving him around from room to room.
That doesn't bore me. Are you out of your mind?
And what other... when he's walking around Italy. That's not bad.
Oh, Italy is so good. Oh, the scenes in Italy. It's a great movie. Both of them are great. Anytime I see it on, I will stop it and either finish watching it or watch a few really good scenes.
I understand.
Could probably act all the roles in it at this time. I think I know the entire script.
I'm sure you can. And I would like to see that as a one-woman show, off Broadway.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, that would be something. Absolutely. I would do, Cande, if you did an off Broadway one-woman show of The Godfather, I would do the lighting for it, okay?
Where do you have any talent for lighting?
I don't, but that's the comedy right there. That would be the comedy.
Oh, that's comedy, all right.
I would love to see that show.
That would be
Unbelievable.
something, really.
All right, a few things to get to. So true crime. I have this stat. They did this whole study, scientists, about why people love watching true crime. And they came up with the thought that, and they say it's scientifically proven, that people are trying to learn so they can protect themselves from those situations.
It's a good point, and yes, partially true. That's one of the reasons I watch, absolutely.
Right? You think, like, you could be walking through the street and thinking about a show like that,
And
right?
there's this crime show, I Survived a Serial Killer. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it's these people that actually survived where they never should have lived.
Right.
And it's so interesting, the human nature to keep yourself strong and what your mind can do. It's an incredible thing.
That's amazing. The one thing I always know, like, I think anyone who watches any cop show, you know that your chance of survival decreases greatly if you get taken to a second location, right?
Yes.
That's
but
like the
these
big thing.
stories are incredible. I mean, I love it all. I don't know why I love murder and crime. There's something wrong with me.
All right, we have to pick things up a little bit. A little too
Because it's a
depressing.
little crazy, and
All right, a study
I
on
need therapy. I think something's wrong. Murder.
The oldest, all right, sibling rivalry. Here's the story about siblings, a study that was done. Let's see if this is correct for our families, all right?
All right.
The oldest siblings, they say, are the most easygoing, responsible, organized, confident, smart, and successful.
Well, that does describe my oldest child.
All right, and my kids are too young to whether I know this or not, obviously. But let's go to my family, my sisters. My oldest sister, Amy. I wouldn't say she's easygoing. She's very responsible. She is organized. She's confident. She's smart. She's successful. She's got a good life, and okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Not the smartest of the three.
All right. The middle child.
The smartest of the three.
Family-oriented and athletic. Now, I don't know. I'm going to say that in our family, I was the most athletic. Now, Dina's athletic. She used to go skiing and stuff, and she hikes, so I'll give her a little of that.
She's athletic, absolutely.
All
you
right.
being athletic now does not mean watching your oldest daughter play tennis.
I play tennis, Candy.
All right.
Remember that.
Okay.
Now, and the youngest child,
that would be me.
and me, was the least likely to say that they are all of those things that we just mentioned, but they are the most likely to say they are the funniest.
I totally am the funniest. And
I
Evan
agree.
is the youngest, and he is so funny.
I agree. And I think Elijah is the funniest in our house. He's the youngest. And I do believe I'm the funniest of my sisters, my two sisters and
I
myself.
believe I'm the funniest. Absolutely. So there you go. It's a true study.
I mean, in my own mind, I always tell myself I'm the funniest, so I just assume that's
Well,
true.
people, sometimes I'll just talk and people start laughing. I said, what's going on here?
Kid, why does everyone in the office laugh at everything I say? They just humoring me. What's
going
happening?
on here?
Candy, this is the most bizarre beer I ever heard of, but it's getting rave reviews. So, San Diego's East Village Brewing Company worked with an airport, the San Diego International Airport, to get the condensation from the air conditioning units. The water that was coming out of the air conditioning units, they collected it, they purified it, and they made 2 beers out of it that are served at the San Diego International Airport.
First of all, I don't like beer. But second of all, recycled, I don't know.
All right, listen.
I don't like that whole thing.
I'm reporting the news. One is called Hoppy Travels. Got it?
Travels, that's clever.
And one is called Pre-Flight Pills, as in Pilsner, right?
Ah.
Yes, and they say people, it's served at the airport, and people are giving it rave reviews, both of them getting high marks for their taste.
All right.
Yeah, now, no word on what it might do to somebody down the road. I don't know what's going to happen
I don't know
there.
either. Some things are better left not knowing. Do you know what I mean? This could be one of them.
I tend to agree. National days. We already discussed today National Singles Awareness Day, the day after Valentine's. It's also International Angel Man Day. That is a rare disorder. It's too lengthy to get into, but it is their day. It is National Wisconsin Day. Ever been to Wisconsin?
I don't think so.
All right.
Now, I know Brian was there because he sent me a big box of cheese.
Of course. I have as a kid, had a cheese head from the Green Bay Packers. My father and I, we are shareholders of the Green Bay Packers, Cande.
Oh, I didn't know that either. Why the Green Bay Packers?
Well, I was growing up as a kid. I saw them on TV all the time, and I loved the colors. So
got it.
They are a publicly owned company. You can have a share.
That is so cute.
You can buy, and so we bought a share of the Green Bay Packers.
Adorable.
Yes, we get a certificate every year, and we get invited to the shareholders meeting every year.
I think that's very interesting.
They hold it at Lambeau Field, and we've never gone. We never went.
You'll get there.
We have the certificate. Yeah. National Flag of Canada Day today.
All right.
Yeah, it's a cute flag with the leaf.
To Canada. I've never been to Canada. I really got to go there.
Think about that one day. Me too. And National Gumdrop Day today, kid.
Not a fan, but people love them.
Oh, at this age, I can't have gumdrops. What are you kidding me?
No gumdrops.
With the teeth and stuff, forget it.
If I'm eating candy, it better be of the chocolate kind.
Yeah. I do not disagree. A TikTok went viral recently. A 5-year-old girl from Nebraska asked her grandfather to go to a daddy-daughter Valentine's dance.
Oh.
Because her dad is not going to go. He sadly passed away a few years ago.
Oh, well, that's a good reason not to go.
Grandpa was thrilled to accept.
Oh, I could cry.
And the girl's mother posted footage of her and Grandpa all dolled up for the dance.
I love that. One day you're going to be a grandpa.
Oh, honey, you know what? Knock on wood, if only.
Really? I agree.
Yeah. Someone in Pennsylvania rescued a cat that had been shot by an arrow. The arrow was still in it.
Oh my God.
Rescuers immediately got it to a vet, set up a GoFundMe for its care, raised over $5,000. The cat's name, Cupid.
Oh, that's cute.
Yes, eventually will be available for adoption. And one more. Guinness on the scene again. We still don't know how they, make sure these are all legit. But a couple broke the record for the longest underwater kiss. 4 minutes and 6 seconds.
Whoa. I don't know that I believe that.
Yeah, well, that's what they did.
That's unbelievable. Without breathing?
Yes, incredible. Cande, have a great rest of your day.
I'm going to ponder that kissing underwater all day now.
Just be thankful you guys aren't yelling at each other, okay?
Hey, everybody fights.
I understand.
You make a big thing out of me. I want a good fight with you and Dave.
Fine.
And then I want you to come in the next day and tell us all about it.
Fine.
Be real, my friend. Be real.
I'll start one tonight just for the show.
Man.
All right. Cande, thanks to Ryan and Amanda, our great producers. Reminder, Hitched on the House. You want the wedding of your dreams? Log on to licountry.com. You will get that shot. Cande, enjoy the weather, 57 and sunny. We will be back tomorrow morning, and let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.